$100 million signing bonuses, AI talent wars reaching nuclear levels, China dropping a massive open-source bomb, and the death of prompt engineering as we know it. The AI landscape is shifting faster than ever, and today we're breaking down the 3 stories that are rewriting the rules of the game. Let's dive in. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're covering some absolutely wild developments in the AI world that just dropped over the past few days. We've got Meta and OpenAI in an all-out war for talent with compensation packages that sound like lottery winnings. Baidu preparing to unleash ERNIE as open source, potentially creating China's biggest AI moment since DeepSeek, and a fundamental shift in how we think about working with AI. Spoiler alert, prompt engineering is dead. Long live context engineering. Grab your coffee, because this is going to be intense. Let's start with the drama that has Silicon Valley on fire. All right, picture this. You're a top AI researcher at OpenAI working on cutting-edge models. Your phone rings. It's Mark Zuckerberg, personally, and he's offering you a compensation package worth, wait for it, $100 million. This isn't science fiction. This is happening right now. Over the past week, Meta has successfully poached at least 8 researchers from OpenAI, including some absolute heavy hitters. Jiahui Yu, who led the development of O3 and O4 mini models, Hongyu Ren, the creator of O3 mini and O1 mini Shuchao Bi, who headed OpenAI's post-training multimodal organization Shengjia Zhao, a key contributor to GPT-4 and O1. OpenAI's chief research officer Mark Chen sent out a company-wide Slack message that perfectly captures the mood. I feel a visceral feeling right now, as if someone has broken into our home and stolen something. Now, there's been some back and forth about whether these are actually $100 million signing bonuses, as Altman claimed on a podcast. Some of the researchers who joined Meta, like Lucas Bayer, pushed back saying, that's fake news. But multiple sources at OpenAI with direct knowledge confirm that the total compensation packages are reaching the $100 million range when you factor in equity, long-term incentives, and performance bonuses. The real question is this sustainable? And what does it mean for the rest of us in tech when the top 1% of AI talent is commanding Hollywood celebrity-level compensation? Talk about drama. Chen and Sam Altman are reportedly working around the clock to counter Meta's aggressive moves. They're recalibrating compensation, which is corporate speak for throwing money at the problem, and exploring creative ways to recognize and reward top talent. But here's where it gets even more interesting. This timing is brutal for OpenAI. They're actually taking a company-wide recharge week, and Meta knows it. One research leader warned staff about Meta's tactics, saying they're using ridiculous exploding offers to pressure people into making quick decisions. Now, while Silicon Valley is having its talent bidding war, China just announced something that could shake up the entire AI landscape. Baidu, often called China's Google, is making their ERNIE AI model completely open source starting tomorrow, June 30th. And folks, this is huge. ByteDance's Dubao, 83 million monthly users, DeepSeek, 34 million users, ERNIE Bot, 23 million users. Currently, ERNIE might be in 3rd place in China, but Baidu claims their ERNIE 4.0 matches OpenAI's GPT-4 in capabilities. And they're not just releasing the current version, they're planning to drop ERNIE 4.5 throughout the coming months, with ERNIE 5 scheduled for the second half of 2025. Why is this such a big deal? 3 reasons. The DeepSeek effect. Remember when DeepSeek showed that you could build GPT-4 level models for a fraction of the cost? This could be round 2 of that disruption. Timing. DeepSeek is reportedly struggling to get enough NVIDIA chips due to US sanctions. Baidu might be capitalizing on this window. Price wars. As one industry expert put it, Baidu just threw a Molotov into the AI world. When high-performance AI becomes a commodity, it's bad news for companies charging premium prices. Baidu CEO Robin Li explained the shift. If you open things up, a lot of people will be curious enough to try it. This will help spread the technology much faster. This is a complete 180 from Lee's previous stance that closed source was the only viable path for AI development. The DeepSeek revolution changed everything. Okay, this last one is more subtle, but potentially the most important long-term shift we're seeing. Remember when everyone was obsessed with prompt engineering? Writing the perfect prompt to get ChatGPT to do exactly what you want? Well, that era is ending. Enter context engineering. Here's what changed. Shopify CEO Toby Lutke recently tweeted, "I really like the term context engineering over prompt engineering. It describes the core skill better, the art of providing all the context for the task to be plausibly solvable by the LLM. Think about it. When Claude or ChatGPT searches through 500+ sources to answer your question, your original prompt might only be 0.1% of what the model is actually processing. We're not just writing clever prompts anymore. We're building entire systems that dynamically provide the right information, tools, and context. Context engineering includes tool integration, web search, databases, APIs, memory systems, short-term conversation summaries, long-term user preferences, dynamic information retrieval, multimodal data handling, structured formatting for optimal AI comprehension. As one expert put it, most of the time when an agent is not performing reliably, the underlying cause is that the appropriate context, instructions, and tools have not been communicated to the model. This shift is crucial because as AI agents become more complex and autonomous, the ability to architect the right context becomes far more important than any magic prompt wording. Before we wrap up, here are some other stories making waves. ElevenLabs launched custom voice creation and their ElevenAI voice agent with 5,000+ voice options. Salesforce released Agentforce 3 with native MCP support. Meta and Anthropic both scored copyright lawsuit victories. Singapore's Orion arm raised $11 million for their AI calendar assistant, Toki. So there you have it. The AI world is absolutely on fire right now. We've got a talent war with compensation packages that would make professional athletes jealous, China potentially changing the game again with open source ERNIE, and a fundamental shift in how we need to think about working with AI systems. The pace of change is absolutely insane, and we're just getting started. What do you think? Is Meta's aggressive poaching sustainable? Will ERNIE be the next DeepSeek moment? And are you ready to level up from prompt engineering to context engineering? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe. I'll be back next week with more AI news that actually matters. Until then, keep building, keep learning, and stay curious. Peace out.